What's up guys, welcome back, another video. It's been a minute, but yeah, we're just back out in the shed. I'm just going to start getting Brawler ready for CARnival, which is in a couple of weeks. We took it for a wheel alignment last week. Barry Dallas took it over to Clayton and Ezra over in Limitless Tyres in Tauranga. And he's picked up on a few things, a few of the rose joints at the back had it. So I just want to have a look at those. I think I've got a couple in the spares box, but I don't. He said there's probably like 4, maybe more that need addressing. So we're gonna yeah, I'll get it over on the hoist and suss those out, see what needs to be changed on those. And he's noticed my steering rack is actually like on the piss that way, like front to back. We done that rack relocation thing, and it's just sort of been an issue since we put it in with getting it tight, because the rack still moves, just not much, so it hasn't really been too much of an effect with the feeling of it. But yeah, just with the rack being like, I think the passenger side's closer to the firewall, if that makes sense, or the other way around. But yeah, so we need to have a look at that, rose joints for CARnival in a couple of weeks. So yeah, that's one of the couple of events I want to do before the year finishes off. But we're gonna, yeah, because we want to do CARnival, and then in November there's Showvember in Manfield. That's another one we want to do, and Mad Mike Summer Bash in December, start of December, and then we want to do like a bit of a strip down and check over everything. A few couple of changes, nothing too major. Repaint a few things, tidy up, you know, that's all dented in. I think that was from Luke at the Drift Week. But yeah, not overly too much, but that's what our plans are for the end of the year, just to get some more seat time before D1 next year, if we end up doing it. But yeah, I've got some new tools, brand new. He's always wanted one of these. I've got the smaller one, but one of the boys at work uses it, so I might have to get another one. And I've just got a small tech gun and a normal drill and a grinder and charger and a couple of batteries, so good to break those in today. Brand new, he's got them yesterday. It's Sunday today, just finished watching the last round of Drift Masters. Fucking hectic, eh? That shit is unreal. I reckon the world's best drifters are over there, like hands down. That's the only, really the only, other than D1, because it's got the boys, it's the only really comp that I can lose my shit when I'm watching it, going crazy. But yeah, anyway, let's get that on the hoist and suss out what's wrong with it. So I just got the car up. Just got the car up on the stands, but I think it might be that bush and that knuckle, and then these rose joints here, a bit tired, but I can't really get them to move that much. But yeah, I'm just gonna pull both sides out, and I might just replace all of them anyway, just so it's so I know it's all good. But I do plan on getting a whole nother rear end set up when I can afford to, just another FDF one, and then yeah, and then so I don't want to go too hard out with it, but I do want it to be mint for these last 3 events for the year. And I just noticed the old diff's leaking too, and I just tried cranking them up and it's still bloody leaking, so I might pull the diff out, chuck another gasket on it, and then send it. That's another night now. Brother Hex is here to give me a hand. We pulled all the arms out of the left side, because Brother Ez said the left side was the worst, and I don't want to do too much to it because I want to change that back end anyway. But that one sounds dry and it needs a bit of play. There's the toe one. Camber one's the same, it's even looser. And this little bugger, the traction arm, that was even real bad. So I think they're supposed to be tighter than that, eh? And that's got heaps of play. But I've only got 2 rose joints, and every is on back order, so I don't know what to do. Pack it with grease. Yeah. But that's our mission anyway at the moment. And then I still got to get the diff out, change that gasket, look at the rack, Try and get that straight. And then there's a creaking noise in the front. I'm sure it's a wheel bearing or something. I want to try and figure that out. And the brake booster, we've always had dramas with the brakes here.
Yep.
And then so what we've done is the balance bar on the pedal box, we've like adjusted it thinking that it'll make the front brakes work more than the back, but it's actually done the opposite. But that was the best my brakes have ever felt all the season, so we didn't touch it and we just left it around with it. And now I've just ordered a brake bias thing that goes on the balance bar on the pedal box. I'll show you when we get that out, if it's tonight or another night, whatever. And then you get that centered. I just watched a few YouTube videos, get that centered, screw that thing on the end, mount it, and then that gives you adjustment for pressure to the front over the rear, or rear of the front, whatever it is, to try and get the front brakes working more than the rear. So I think that's probably actually adding to why the axles were always snapping, because the brakes were harder on the back than the front. But yeah, we'll get a couple of these rose joints changed, get those back in, and then whip the diff out. We got the two worst rose joints changed. The traction arm was the worst, I reckon, and then the camber arm was like the second. That's still the same rose joint, we just greased it up on the toe arm, and it seems to have taken up. We've greased these up to sort of take up the thing, and it feels pretty all good, or heaps better anyway. But definitely needs to maybe change those ones in the knuckle, but we don't have any mint ones. But yeah, we're just gonna do the gasket on the diff. And when I went for alignment, Ezra pointed out that this bolt was loose, and then I think he just went and cranked it up too hard, because I don't know if you can see that it's cracked, and that's why it's leaking now, because that was loose but it still wasn't leaking, and then when it came back it was leaking, and I'm like, hey, and then that'll be the issue there. Bro gave it a bit too much mana and cracked the casing, but that's alright. Well, I got a couple more in there. We'll switch that over, chuck another gasket in it, and then we can slap that diff back in, axles, and then that's everything in the rear end, pretty much sussed. Try and get that sorted tonight, I think. And then yeah, it's Thursday and it's freezing. I was working in Topol today, and it was actually snowing over there for a little bit while I was there, which is crazy to think in October. But yeah, mission tonight is I'm just gonna, that one's cracked, leaky pissing all out of it from the diff. I'm just gonna steal this one of these ones, one of my spare diffs. It's a 3.5 locky and a 4.3 locky, and then that's my 4.1 two-way Nismo two-way. So that's the common one I run. It's always been bloody good. It's blown once in the 4 years I've had it, and that was just purely because we put the wrong oil in it, I'm guessing, or that's how we can anything we can put it down to. But yeah, that, change the backing plate on that, get the diff back in, get the axles all butted up, and then I want to get the pedal box out, because we had this set up today from CARnival, just a Woolwood, it's called a remote balance bar cable adjuster. So I've done a bit of research on it. That is screws onto the pedal box on that balance bar, that threaded bar that goes through the pedals. I'll try and put like a picture up or something if we've got one. But yeah, I'm gonna rip the pedal box out after I get this diff and stuff in, and then start mounting that up, and then hopefully it works for adjusting our brake pressures. But yeah, boring stuff, putting that diff in and that. I'll slap all that in and get that pedal box out, and then catch back up with you. So yeah, got the diff and axles in, changed a couple of little things, took longer than I thought, but fucking camera, eh? But yeah, that's fucked. Just got the dash out, just put this pedal box out. I'll just grab a syringe, drain this out. Got this hoary bracket on here to hold the reservoir, but I want to change that, because when like you want to top up the fluid or check the fluid, you have to pull the dash out, which isn't too hard, but it's still a pain. But yeah, I'll get that pedal box out now, then we'll take a look at it, see how it's set up and stuff. So that was a major stuff up. I just had the pedal box out and put the Woolwood cord on, the remote balance bar cable adjuster. I've done everything, screwed it onto the balance bar, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's screwed onto the balance bar, and I've got it running down here at the moment. And then we're going to put the knob on there, but I don't know where I want it. I don't know if I want it in the dash or just there, really. I don't really want to cut another hole in my dash, just in case we have to pull my dash out or something in a hurry. But yeah, ideally straight into the dash would be good. Like, man, it'll be sick there, actually. No, because those need a bolt in. Yeah, I don't know. Decisions. But yeah, we got Nickety. Nick's back. Just patching up our exhaust. Get us through for the rest of the year. What do you reckon?
Too good.
Viper doing the mahi?
Yeah. Ready for some limiter.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Alrighty. We get some fluid in these cylinders. Bleed up the brakes, clutch and all that. And then we'll look at mounting this knob. I don't know where to put it, I don't know, we'll have a suss anyway. So mint, we all done. The clutch feel good, Nick?
Yep.
Brakes?
Yep.
So we just bled up the brakes, clutch, everything feels sweet. And yeah, I'll just get into mounting that bias, adjust the fucking thing. I don't know, I might just cable tie it to the side for now until I come up with an idea on where I'm going to mount it. Just put it down there or something for now, and sort of, yeah, but I might, yeah, put it up on the dash somewhere. Somewhere like there would be mint. Yeah, I don't know, figure it out. But yeah, I just want to tidy up my kits now, get them on the car, give the old girl a wash, and then yeah, ready for alignment on Wednesday with the brother Ezra. And then yeah, CARnival skids are on. It's now Sunday, and we had a few friends over last night, had a barbecue and some beers. Feeling a little bit dusty today, but got to get this done. I want to get this kit semi fixed up so I can put it all on, give the car a wash, and then pretty much ready for CARnival. But I want to finish it today. We got wheel alignment on Wednesday, but it's just to readjust that rear end, which is bugger all. I got that pedal box back in, I think I showed you already. I still haven't mounted the where I'm going to have the adjuster knob, but that's something I can suss bloody Friday or something when I'm there. I'll just temporarily put it somewhere so I can test it out, and then I'll mount it somewhere properly next week. But yeah, these side skirts are probably the worst. I've actually broke this whole back bit off, and I've just like dodged it up for now, which has been all good, but then it's broke again, and then right across that bottom. This one isn't as bad. It's just yeah, like crack there, crack there. I just want that guard is gone, so I'm just going to leave that like that. And this one's just got this patch up job needing there, which I might like. I don't know, I'm not too phased about it because I got I'm getting new guards and everything anyway. So I don't know what I'll do with that. It's just these side skirts mainly, because the way they're mounted too, they actually don't have any support from, because this bit's been cut back. I think it usually comes to about here. It's been cut back when we tubbed it, or when Sam did. So they just float there, and they're just mounted here. So it's quite weak there, so I kind of want to get those in but fixed up, just so they don't break off straight away if we go off track or something. But yeah, we've just got our fiberglass and matte stuff here, bit of stilo, and it's the stuff we use in there for the liquid stuff that you put on it to make it see. I'm no fucking pro at this, but I've had a little jam before and it worked out alright too. Hopefully it's just enough. But yeah, we'll get into that and then get this kit back on, get the old girl washed up, yeah, and then yeah, then I can edit this video and check it out. So we yeah, got a bit done. Pretty rugged, but I plan on getting, well, I've got new ones on the way. I'm just waiting for them to arrive in the container so I can buy them. But yeah, that'll do for now. I just left that big hole there, but just put that there to strengthen it up. They still look all good. I've done a few, yeah, by all means I'm no fiberglasser, so I've probably done something wrong, but I've done it like that before and it works good enough to last me a little bit, just to get me through, and that's all that matters for this kit. But I love the Origin Lab, that Racing Line one, Origin Lab kit, so I try and do what I can to make it last. And that shit ain't cheap either, especially like when you accidentally do a greedy lap and the old tire that de-lambs and blows the guards off. You got to try and repair them and stuff. But yeah, while we wait for that to dry, might put my dash and everything back in. I just checked that none of these fittings were leaking, because they put yeah, there's quite a few under there. But nah, brakes, everything, clutch feels good. So yeah, we'll start putting that all back together and get the dash in. Then I might actually, it's got a bit of time. The kit doesn't take long to put on. I just gotta wait for that to dry. I don't even know how long. So it's just till it's hard. And yeah, put it all back together and wash the old girl. Get ready for a wheel on it. Yeah, man. So we're all done on the old fiberglassing. Had to get the old heat gun on there to give it a bit of a speed up. But yeah, and I've got this knob here all mounted for the old brake bias or brake balance bar, so I can adjust that left or right to get better pressure towards the front calipers to the back or whatever, and vice versa. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on how they turned out. So I'm just going to start putting the kit in that back on, give it a wash. Yeah. Finally, all done. Still rough, rugged and raw. This is bent up. I got no tail lights that fit. That one doesn't even have any brackets, but I've just like drilled holes and kept inside it, but fuck, it won't take much, that'll fall out. But we've got our top brake lights anyway. This side looks good. Just definitely needs a wash. I'm just taking it out now while it's still daylight. Give the old girl a bit of a wash. I'll just clear this stuff out of the way. Just about to move it out. That feels like a mint spot. Perfect. Alrighty. Fuck, my steering feels weird. It's annoying. day, man. Can't wait to thrash it next weekend. So yeah, let's wash it before it gets dark. Alright, that's us done and dusted. I'm feeling dusty anyway. Car's super clean for what it is anyway. It's a bit rough at the back, but it looks good. So yeah, we'll be at CARnival next weekend. 2-day event. There's a couple of drift sessions and then grip, roll racing, cruise sessions and that we're going to get amongst, which will be mean. I'm going to give some of all the crew a drive, hopefully, if they want, and then yeah, I'll just do the drifting sessions really. But yeah, we are doing some hot laps. We're gonna charge 150 just for like the main cars. That's pretty much just to cover or help cover costs, because I'm gonna run different tires. I've got some Zek Novas over here, 265 semis. I'll give those a go. I got some Kinder semis on a try and some good rides and a couple other different ones, but they're all around 150 each. So the tires, so for your ride, we're pretty much hazing up 300 bucks worth of tires and then gas and all that, and I'll make it a good ride if you're keen. But yeah, that will be on the Sunday after 2. We've got some pre-sold, but if you're keen, let us know, because we're only going to do a limited amount maybe, because just so we can make sure we get them all in, and then we're just going to have it at the track. Like, you know, if we got time, we'll do more if people are there and keen. But yeah, just 150 a ride. That'll be 2 or 3 laps, just as long as the tires last. If it's raining, then we'll do more, obviously. But yeah, it's a pretty sweet deal, I reckon, and it's a cool buzz. Or if, you know, you might have someone that you want to chuck in there. But we're also taking like some of our old sponsors from last year and stuff like that. So yeah, we're kind of limited to how many we can do, because obviously I want to do all the people that have helped me and all the boys that have helped me with my car, give them a drive. But yeah, if you haven't already, suss it out, CARnival, get in there, man. If you got a car, it's be a wicked weekend. Topol next weekend. But yeah, I think that's me. Go inside, have some dinner, kick back with the kids, and then get ready for work tomorrow. But all good. If you yeah, like, comment and subscribe, man. You know the deal. I'll catch you on the next one. Sweet ass. See you later.